The following is a special edition of CINEKYD Television Theater. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this week's edition of CINEKYD Television Theater. This evening, the young people of our organization and the members of our staff have attempted to create their salute to the golden age of broadcasting. We've tried to put together a children's show similar to the kinds of programming that was created in the very late 40s and the early 50s, the early days of TV. We call it, it's Dowdy Hooty time. And for you parents, if the name sounds a little familiar, so will the program. So settle back and relax. We're going to give you a lot of fun during the next half hour. Boys and girls of all ages, it's Dowdy Hooty time.
Hey kids, what time is it?
It's Dowdy Hooty time!
Live from Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, it's Dowdy Hooty time!
Yay! It's Dowdy Hooty time! It's Dowdy Hooty time! Bicycle and Dowdy too, say howdy do to you. Let's give a rousing cheer, 'cause Dowdy Hooty's here. It's time to start the show, so kids, let's go! Yay!
And now the star of our show, Bison Bill Jones!
Yay!
Hi, boys and girls.
Hi, Bison Bill!
And now it's time to bring out the president of Hootyville, none other than Dowdy Hooty.
Yay!
Gosh, Bison Bill, look at how many nice boys and girls we have today.
Yay!
Gosh, Bison Bill, what are we going to do today?
Well, boys and girls, why
Bison
don't
Bill? Excuse me, Bison Bill.
it's Mrs. Richfield, boys and girls. Her husband owns the television station.
Yay!
What are you doing in Hootyville, Mrs. Richfield?
Well, Mr. Richfield and I have discussed this at great lengths, and we have decided that since Mary Bell is growing up, that all the programs on Richfield Network should have more culture and refinement.
Gosh, Dilly, culture.
Gosh, Bison Bill, what's culture?
Well, Dowdy, culture is museums and opera and ballet. It's all the finer things in life.
That's right. Now remember, Mr. Richfield and I will be watching from the control room to see that this television program has more culture and refinement. Now come along, Mary Bell.
Gosh, boys and girls, culture.
Yay!
Said it for years. Hootyville needs more culture. Isn't that right, Juan? See.
Oh, boys and girls, it's Philo T. Blaster and his brother Juan Valdez.
Boo!
What are you doing here?
My brother Juan here is my campaign manager. And I am going to become the next president of Hootyville. And unless I miss my guess, if you don't get more culture into this program, you'll have no program. And I will be the next president of Hootyville.
Gosh, Bison Bill, what are we going to do?
Well, let's let's not worry about that now, Dowdy. It's time to meet the boys and girls in the Walnut Gallery.
Yay!
Our friends at Roscoe Chocolate have a present for each and every one of you.
Yay!
But first, we've got to find out your names.
Sally, Marty,
Ghastly.
Manfred. Clinton.
That was pretty good, boys and girls, but I couldn't hear all of you because you were making so much noise. Let's try it again.
Sally, Marty,
Ghastly.
What's the matter? Mr. Blaster isn't back, is he?
No!
Juan Valdez isn't back, is he?
No!
Mrs. Richfield isn't back, is she?
No!
Well, then what could...
Gosh, Bison Bill, that was fun!
Yay!
Yeah, Dowdy. It's time to bring out our next guests. Cowboy Buck Mixer and Cowgirl Dale Mixer.
Yay!
howdy, pards.
Howdy, cowboys!
I'm gonna go see if I can get myself cleaned up, Dowdy. Why don't you explain to the boys and girls what they're going to show us today?
Gosh, boys and girls, we're gonna learn how to rope a steer!
Yay!
Now, since Hootyville isn't big enough to bring a real steer into, Cowgirl Dale here is gonna act like one, and I'm gonna rope her.
Yay!
Wait a minute. When I agreed to do this dumb kid show, I didn't know I'd end up playing a steer. Here, you play the steer, and I'll rope you.
Yay!
Now, wait a minute. I'm a cowboy, and you are a cowgirl. And you're gonna be the steer.
Yay!
Here, rope the puppet.
Not on your life.
Me neither.
Yay!
Maybe next time, Pard. Let's hear it for Cowboy Buck Mixer once
Yay!
again. And now let's go to the Hootyville kitchens and see what's cooking.
Yay!
Thank you, my name is Chef Pandito, and this is my assistant, Cook Arena. Today we are going to show you how to make Z cookies. First, we take Z pan to put Z cookies on. I'm going to give Z pan to my assistant. Thank you. Now we are going...
I dropped the pan. I'm sorry.
Now we are going to have Z fun. We are going to make Z batter. First, we are going to take Z bowl and put Z batter into Z bowl. Then we are going to put Z batter onto Z pan.
I dropped the pan again. Sorry.
First, boys and girls, we are going to take Z flour and put into Z bowl. Now I'm going to give the empty container to my assistant. 2 puts down. 2 puts down. Not there. Put back there someplace. As I was saying, now pick it up. Now we're going to take the sugar and pour it into the flour. Now I'm going to take the empty container and I'm going to put it on the other side of the table. Now I'm going to take the spoon and mix the sugar and the flour. Now I'm going to take the milk and pour it into the sugar and the flour, which is in the bowl. Now I'm going to mix the mixture very much. Boys and girls, do you know it tastes very well with my cookies? Tell them, Buzz and Bill.
Thanks, Chef Pandoodle. You know what goes really well with Chef Pandoodle's cookies? A glass of fresh, wholesome milk with Roscoe chocolate in it. And it's so easy to make, even you kids at home can do it. Now, all you need is a glass, and a spoon, and some milk, and a great big jar of Roscoe chocolate mix. And you pour the milk into the glass. And then you take 2 great big heaping teaspoons of Roscoe chocolate and put it into the milk. Here, put this down. Chocolate milk goes really well with cookies, boys and girls. Here, drink that. Have a little more. So remember, next time your mom goes shopping, tell her to pick up a great big jar of Roscoe chocolate mix. Let's see how your cookies are doing, Chef Pandoodle.
Thank you, Buzz and Bill. First, boys and girls, we took the flour, the sugar, and the milk and put it into the bowl. Now we are mixing the batter very much. After a while, we will take the batter and put it on the pan. Then we will put the pan into the oven.
What's in that batter again?
Well, first we took the flour, the sugar, and the milk. Now we are mixing it very much. We have to mix it very much for it to come out just right, boys and girls. We have to mix it a lot and be very patient. We have to mix it very, very much. Get out of my caramel!
You naughty clowns!
I'm making the cookies!
Oh!
You've ruined my batter! Culture, Mrs. Richfield? Culture? Bah, humbug. Confetti and clowns. When I am president of Hootyville, there'll be culture from beginning to end. Let's go on. Back to the office. You're safe to my cookies! I'll beat you!
Golly gosh. Oh boy. Let's go back and see how Dowdy's doing.
Thanks, Buzz and Billy. Wasn't that fun, boys and girls?
Yay!
I bet you can't guess what's going to happen next.
I know.
I bet you do, Billy. Why don't you tell the boys and girls what's going to happen?
Today, Dowdy Hooty, the president of Hootyville, is going to become a real Indian chief.
Yay!
I'm here today to make him a real Indian chief. It's Princess Winter, Spring, Summer, Fall, and Chief Thundercloud. Yay!
Thank you, Dilly. Thank you. And oh, thank you, boys and girls. And thank you to my television audience. Today, here we will... Dowdy Hooty will become an Indian chief. And here today to make him an Indian chief is Chief Thundercloud.
Yay!
I see I'm going to have to take things into my own hands. Come along, girls. Thank you, little Indians. Mr. Richfield and I, and our daughter, Mary Bell, have decided that what this television program really needs, in addition to these tribal Indian customs or whatever you're doing, is some culture. And so, I'm proud to introduce to you two opera singers, Thelma and Priscilla Smedley. Children, quiet. Walnuts? Quiet, Walnuts. You must listen quietly, because this is... Ah!
I told you they couldn't do it. Now, Mrs. Richfield, I can assure you that when I am president of Hootyville, there will be culture.
No!
And I will be the next president of Hootyville.
No!
You don't want me as your president?
No!
Curses.
I don't understand any of this.
Well, Mrs. Richfield, culture is a wonderful thing. But here in Hootyville, this one small part of the Richfield Broadcasting Network is dedicated to kids and fun.
Don't you like to have fun, Mrs. Richfield?
Well, I think I understand now.
Yay!
I'm sure you do, Mrs. Richfield, because I'm sure your daughter, like kids all over the world, love the Dowdy Hooty Show.
Yay! It's Dowdy Hooty time. It's Dowdy Hooty time. It's Dowdy too. Say howdy do to you. Let's give a rousing cheer, 'cause Dowdy Hooty's here. It's time to start the show. So kids, let's go! One more time! It's Dowdy Hooty time. It's Dowdy Hooty time. Bisonville and Dowdy too. Say howdy do to you. Let's give a rousing cheer, 'cause Dowdy Hooty's here. It's time to start the show. So kids, let's go!
Gosh, Bisonville, this is fun! Don't forget, kids, you can write to me at Dowdy Hooty Time, Post Office Box 92, Hatboro, PA 19040. This portion of Dowdy Hooty Time was brought to you by Roscoe Chocolate Drink. It's yummy. Dowdy Hooty Time is a Richfield production.
Now, if you've enjoyed that program, I think you might be interested in just how it was created. Believe it or not, Dowdy Hooty Time was completed over a 2-day period. During their winter vacation, sometime between Christmas and New Year's, a number of our young people came to the CINEKYD campus for 2 days. And during the course of those 2 days, everything for the production, from scripting, casting, costumes, creation of sets, all manner of things were accomplished. Through the wonder of videotape, having seen the show, we'd now like to provide you with an opportunity to take a look and a listen to how it was made. So here too is a special behind-the-scenes look at the making of Dowdy Hooty Time.
You turn and put your hands on your hips, and you turn and put your hands on your hips. It looks ridiculous, okay? Mr. Blaster, and don't screw it up, okay?
Screw it up!
Occasionally actors emote. You are now witnessing an emoting.
Tell me about your acting assignment. Bison Bill.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? Yes, I am Bison Bill, who's not anything at all like Buffalo Bob. The names aren't at all similar or anything like that.
Tell me about Winter Track in your own words rather than in my own words.
Well, I won't read anything off this pre-prepared sheet then. All right. Winter Track is it's on a tighter schedule than regular track. I mean, regular track you have lots of time to prepare and rehearse and everything. We had 2 days to shoot half an hour's worth of stuff. Rehearse, shoot it, get ready for it, set the sets for it. So a lot of stuff was going on simultaneously and at the same time. Like setting of the sets and rehearsals. People were getting into makeup for the next scene as the one scene was being shot. Generally, stuff like that.
What happened the first day? It was a 2-day workshop. What was the first day?
The first day was, it started out with the basic introduction and everything, and then went right into rehearsals. The first day and the first night were rehearsals.
Well, Mr. Richfield and I have discussed this at great length, and we've decided that since, what is your name, Mary Bell? Mary Bell is growing up now. Yes, that's right, and Mr. Richfield and I will be watching from the control room all the television programs on Richfield Network.
Don't stand in front of my staff.
Kid does not get pushed around.
From puppets.
I want to help the kids, no matter how old they are, if they know what they're doing. He's right, we'll block the shot.
Eric, how long did it take you to make this whole stage?
We did it in 2 days.
What gave you the idea for the curtains?
Well, we were asked to make a sort of a little stage with opening curtains so we could put the credits behind.
Did you ever see any of the original How to Do This?
I haven't seen too many of the original, but there was a remake show on a couple years ago.
Did they have that curtain stage? Do you remember that?
I really don't remember.
So you were sort of going blind then?
Yeah, well, we thought the stage would look good, and we just put things on that would look good.
Okay, you have the main title behind it. What else? What other titles do you have behind it?
Well, we're going to have all the different titles we have. They're all going to be seen behind this. Stuff like Roscoe Chocolate Mix and things like that.
Okay. How'd you rig up the curtain device?
Well, the curtain's a piece of blue cloth, paper clips, and it's held to a bent coat hanger.
Now, everyone in the studio be aware, please. We are now going to shoot the graphics.
Okay, and who else helped you on this?
Well, the whole graphic crew did.
You were
It
walking
was
softly, and nobody walked
Mr. Irwin,
the camera in
George,
the graphics.
me,
Okay?
Heather, Robin Degenhardt, and Lucy Henry.
And what about the titles here? How'd you do these?
Well, these are all going to be put in behind this. We're going to cut from one title to the other.
Now this is the switch to turn the light.
This is all the credits?
Yeah.
One-up gallery.
We ready to shoot this? You ready with the curtain, guys? I've got the mic off if you want it up or something.
No, I don't need it up.
Roll.
Well, we started out with the leftover peanut gallery flyers, and we got a paper cutter, and we shredded them into little pieces lengthwise and then crosswise to make little tiny pieces.
How much confetti did you make?
We made about at least 50 sheets worth of confetti.
How long did that take you?
About 2 hours.
How long will it take to clean up?
Yeah.
About 18 hours.
It sticks to the rug pretty well, doesn't it?
I'll just vacuum.
Hold each one. Hold each one. Okay. Let's start with the front row. Crank up. High. Stop. All right. We're going to take each kid, individual separate shots right down the row. Shot. Good. Okay. Looks good. Lock it in and hold it.
At the hats, not at the monitor, at the hats. Ready? Now we're all going to sing, okay? The Dowdy Hooty song. Looking at the hats. 1, 2, 3, sing.
It's Dowdy Hooty time. It's Dowdy Hooty time. Bison Bill and Dowdy too. Say howdy do to you. Let's give a rousing cheer. 'Cause Dowdy Hooty's here.
It's time to start the show. So kids, let's go!
Jay Kashwara, what's different about winter track?
It's more fun. You have it. It's like a small amount of time to do something, and it's usually a lot of rushing. It's really hectic.
And that's fun?
To some people.
Okay.
You get a lot done.
In track, you're on makeup crew, right? You're behind the scenes pretty much. But here you got a chance to act. Do you like that once in a while?
It's fun. I like to act when I get the chance.
But why don't you like to do it all the time?
I'd rather be doing the makeup. I like that a lot more.
Your part, what would you tell me about that?
It's a chef, and he's strange. I just did a lot of old age makeup. And I have this white stuff all over my hair, which is kind of still there. I haven't got a chance to wash it yet.
You did your own mustache, right?
Yeah.
Have you done those before? That was a pretty big one.
I've done it before, but nothing that involved.
What did you use to attach it to your face?
Latex rubber, and it kept falling off. I had to put it on like 3 times for rehearsals.
Right.
I am continually impressed by the kinds of things that our young people, parents, and staff are able to accomplish here at CINEKYD. You know, anybody who is involved with video or film production will tell you that there's an awful lot involved behind the cameras that the audience never sees. For boys and girls in elementary, junior, and senior high school to be able to create an entire 30-minute broadcast in 2 days is really an accomplishment. And now, appropriately enough, let's take a look down the hallway at the CINEKYD bulletin board.
This Saturday night, CINEKYD's Family Movie Night series will present the 1939 classic western Stagecoach, directed by John Ford and starring John Wayne, Claire Trevor, and Thomas Mitchell. This film shows a group of assorted passengers on a stage going into Indian country and examines their reactions under stress. This original movie version is one of the most exciting and dramatic films you'll ever see, and one of the best westerns ever made. Tickets are $1.25 in advance, $1.50 at the door. Don't miss Stagecoach, starring John Wayne, this Saturday night at 7:30 in CINEKYD's Roger L. Gordon Audion. For more information, call 659-4696.
Thank you. I sincerely hope in the days and the weeks to come that you might be able to take advantage of some of the activities that are a part of the growing CINEKYD calendar. And now, I'd like to tell you what you can look forward to next week at this time on CINEKYD Television Theater. First, we'll be returning to the town of Oakdale and continue with our exciting mystery adventure, Skeleton in the Closet. We'll also continue following the adventures of the Wonder Guinea Scamp with SG, the talking rodent. In addition, Chris Wilson will join us for Nickelodeon, providing you with a look at some of the exciting things that are happening in our Cinema Arts division. In addition, Matt Harlem joins us in the title role as Jolson sings again with another creative musical interpretation. And Brian Eggleston, editor-in-chief, as it were, of our newsletter, CINEKYD Journal, will bring us up to date on what's included in the latest edition. And you know, boys and girls, it's very easy to become a part of the CINEKYD organization. In fact, it's as easy as going to your telephone. Just give our campus a call. The number is 659-4696. And when you call, what will happen is that one of our parents will set up a tour of the campus for you and your parents to stop by and take a look around. Who knows? By next week, you may be a part of the wonderful world of CINEKYD. Until then, this is Bob Clark. Good night and God bless.